What's happening, everyone? Today we are checking out my Transformers collection. This is going to be a tour of all my shelves. I'm going to walk you through them, what I've got, and just give you some details and stuff concerning them. And I know you guys have asked some questions. When's the collection tour? Where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? How did you get this so early? And I'll be probably going through that, so hopefully your question will be answered. So without further ado, let's get right into the collection. And of course, as always, cue the intro. Alright, so now we got the couch, the beanbag, there's a little thingy. Here's just a little basket I'll use to carry figures from in here to down the hall to the studio, which I will be showing off as well. But now moving to the big collection area. I don't know how to describe it, but the main area, how about that? So I guess a lot of y'all wanted to see my Unicron Trilogy stuff, so here it is, all in one nice area. So I like to, one thing you'll notice, and I'm very picky about what I have and where, like if it is movie, it has to be on the movie shelf. I don't put things that shouldn't be there. One exception, which you'll see later. But we do have our big guys, so Cybertron Metroplex in the worker mode, because I think he looks way cooler, and he fits on the shelf much better this way. Here's Energon Omega Supreme, super cool. Glad I got mine with the head. $50, it's not complete, but it's complete enough for me to enjoy it. Obviously, we got Tidal Wave. Love this thing, one of my favorite Titans. I wouldn't call it my favorite Titan, but he is still really good. And obviously, Naval Commander, probably my second favorite figure in my collection, just because he's just awesome. Then moving down, we have my Energon collection. These all happen to be Decepticons. The only Energon Autobot is Omega. All the others are Decepticons. So we have Shock Blast, Megatron, Slug Slinger, and the Mini Megatron. These are all really good figures. I think I would recommend Megatron the most. He's just so much fun, man. Moving on, we have my Armada shelf. So this is going to be a mixture of Legacy and original Armada stuff. I do have more Armada stuff, but it's just elsewhere. So Megatron, Optimus, Demolisher, Hotshot, and I think this is Smokescreen somehow, and some Minicons here. Then we've got just some Cybertron Deluxes and just a random assortment, no rhyme or reason, just here together. I think he's my favorite. Crosswise is my favorite. I like Crosswise a lot. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Moving down, we got some more Cybertron stuff. Thundercracker, Leo Breaker, Long Arm, and Undermine, I believe, with the spare Cyber Key, just in case I pull one off the shelf. Then grab my Cyber Key, you know. And my RID shelf. Sorry if you can't really see it super well, but you can see in the back the RID Optimus, the core one, and we have Skybite there, who's really cool. Moving down, we have the Legacy Cybertron figures. The only one I don't have is the Optimus. Wait, hold on. I think I have a light. Oh, well, that's a lot easier to see everything. Okay. Yeah, so we got Vector, Starscream, Override, Cannonball with toy hacks, which look very nice. And, of course, Hotshot. Then over here, we have my, these. Oh my gosh, more Cybertron figures, duh. So we have, why can I not remember your name? Crumple Zone, there we go. Cannonball and Cybertron Defense Red Alert. I'm actually selling this guy, so if you're interested, link down below, customspiesp.com. Go check it out from there. You can also see some other figures I have for sale. Moving down is my Armada Starscream collection. See how I mentioned I had other Armada figures? Why do I have 3 Armada Starscreams? I don't know. I don't even love Armada Starscream as a character. Like, I'm not super, into it. But I have 3 for some reason. I don't know why, but I just do. So that is the UT stuff. It's probably my favorite area of my collection, probably the most frequent area that I pull figures off of. But anyways, moving on, we have my Decepticon movie and after. So the 86 and further, I guess you could call it. Plus some, you know, pretenders and other things. And some headmasters. So we got Six Shot, you know, your original 3. Got the Horror Cons, Octane, Abominus back there. Really want to get the upgrade kit, but I can't find a good place for one. I don't want to pay a ton for it. We got these little knockoffs. Knockoffs. Also have the original Gnaw. There's Flywheels, Sky Shadow, Alicon, and a couple of pretenders. We have the original Decepticons. The only ones I don't have are the Coneheads. Otherwise, the shelf is complete. Yeah, I'm not really trying to get the Coneheads because, you know, I like the Secret Mold, but I don't need 6 of them. So I'm probably not going to collect them. But outside of that, I have everyone from the first 2 seasons. So that's pretty sweet. I'd say some standouts, definitely Metasaur, super awesome combiner. I also really like this Shockwave, and the paint job on this Megatron is just unreal. So this is a really cool shelf. I'm looking forward to upgrading this because this is broken, as you can see. This is broken. But either way, it still does fine in combined mode, at least in terms of looks on the shelf. Then moving down, we have my 2 big combiners here. The Jujang oversized plus some modifications KO of the Combiner Wars. Mine's broken in a ton of spots, so I won't be able to make a review on it, sadly. But I did make a review on this Predaking. It's actually my second latest video. You can go check it out after this. It's a very, very cool set. Very posable combiner. Really nice sword. Robot modes aren't great. Alt modes aren't great, but the combined mode is really where it's at, and I think that's where it matters. Moving down, we have the one exception. So I have Generations Warpath and Generations Powerglide. Actually, no, I think this is Dark of the Moon Powerglide. Anyways, yeah, I think I didn't really have anywhere else to put them. Maybe I could have put them on my IDW shelf since they're like Generations figures and whatever, but I think they looked way cooler on the Bumblebee movie shelf because they kind of fit that aesthetic way more. So yeah, you can see there's my custom cup. You guys really seem to enjoy that one. My Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker, who has received some toy hacks and looks awesome. We have just some more customs like Hoist, Cliff Jumper, who everybody wants to call Red Bumblebee but doesn't realize he has a different head. Then this Bumblebee, which I can't wait to get rid of. I don't know, the premium finish one just isn't it. Obviously, Ultra Magnus, possibly my most popular custom. And Beachcomber, who is still a work in progress, but he's still on the shelf. Why is it in 0.5? There we go. Anyways, we're moving down, and we have my Decepticon Bumblebee movie shelf. I actually used to have these on one, but I decided it probably would look better with them separate, and now that I've sort of I now have every single Bumblebee movie mold there is. So that's pretty sweet. So that was fun to sort of track down and collect. Fun and very expensive in some cases. But otherwise, yeah, man. I really love this Blitzwing. He's so good. My custom Swindle, Onslaught, and maybe soon to be another member. My custom Knockout, still one of my favorites. I love that head. I think it works so well for him. Maybe it needs another coat of paint, actually. But, yeah, this is it. This is the shelf. A lot of people asking what upgrade kit. You can go on eBay, and the sword will be there. You'll see it. Just search up upgrade kit for Megatron. This was from AliExpress. I can't remember where I got it from. And then this was also from this kit. So I got these 2, and then this. There was also another piece that you could use to get the back part of Megatron's cannon. But I just swapped out with this one because I like the way this one looked better. Then I was going to use it for Swindle's cannon, but then I just decided the normal one looked better. And the one, this is a KO of that. So I just used the cannon from that on him. And I think it worked out really, really well. So now, we gotta move all the way back up to the Ark. And I think Hot Rod fell. Yep, there he is. Wait, no. He's standing up, never mind. He just kind of blended in with the Ark. But yeah, there's Teletran 1, or mainframe, I guess. I like the arc. I think he looks pretty good like this, where you can't see the hollowness from the sides. But it's still a really nice display piece. Moving directly down from that is my Transformers Prime collection, soon to be. There's going to be a very, very awesome edition, and actually two, hopefully, because I have some Show Z points, and I think I can get the APC Optimus. So that'll be a really nice counterpart with that Megatron, which looks sick in the middle there. Got Predaking now, which is a new addition. TFP Bumblebee, couple cliff jumpers, Rumble in the back there. You can see it's kind of tough to see everything that's in the back just because it's so high up as a shelf. That even when you layer it, it's still difficult to see. So maybe some shelf risers would be beneficial there. I might consider that. And now for the centerpiece of my collection. Everybody always asks, where did you get the Devastator from? And to answer where I personally got it from, I got it from a place called SirToys.com. SirToys, unfortunately, does not sell Transformers anymore. But you could still get this off the Jinbao Devastator off Show Z, and the upgrade kit off somewhere like AliExpress. Perhaps TF Safari might have it. But in my opinion, this is the best MP scale Devastator out there. It's the cheapest, and I mean, yeah, it's a little stylized, but you know, when you get the upgrade kit on it, does it really matter? And you know, if you have the money and you have the funds to go for something a little more accurate, a little better, and a little more expensive and higher quality, then sure. But I think this gives you the best bang for your buck for an MP Devastator. Moving on, a lot of people ask, what's with the chain? So I found a chain on the ground. I don't know where it came from, but I thought it'd be funny if I put it on Black Xerix. So now he just has a chain. Simple as that. And in the back here, I want to find a better place to put this, but for now, it's just going to have to be here. But this is the stunt director and stunt driver of the Bayverse films. Really, really cool dudes. I'll put the picture up here if I still have it. But if not, then you won't see anything. Moving down, I actually used to have my animated collection here, but they moved. If you've been keeping up with the channel, or if you've been watching the shorts and stuff, I'll typically give you a good look at my collection, just as little updates and stuff is why I do that. And I do like just this, and I say a little something, and I'll go here. That's why I do that, just to sort of give you an update while I'm talking about something. I don't know if you noticed that, but now you know. Anyways, yeah, Gamer Edition, War for Cybertron, Follow Cybertron, whatever you got here, I mean, I have every single Gamer Edition figure outside of Bumblebee. I might get Bumblebee, but I don't love the Cliff Jumper mold, so I might actually get the original just to, you know, get the mold and experience it, maybe compare them. I'm not getting Skywarp, at least I don't think so right now. There's really no reason to. I'm starting to realize that I don't need all the Seekers, but for now, I don't think I'm gonna get them. And it's my custom Nemesis Prime for my originally, it was an Optimus beforehand. See if I can find, yeah, you can see some blue still. It was one of my earlier customs, actually. Possibly one of my, I think it's my first fully custom, like completely different character. But yeah, moving down, we got my Beast War shelf. This is also one of my favorite shelves. You're gonna notice me saying that a lot. A lot of these are my favorite shelves. But I think this shelf, like all the unique shapes and colors and everything, just really, I mean, with Magmatron in the center, just the embodiment of that being one of, I think, the second best figure to come out this year, or the best. I don't know. It's between him and Optimus, man. But either way, oh, why is his sword warped? No. Ugh. Dang it. Anyways, I think Tigerhawk's really good too. They've been doing a good job recently with the Beast Wars stuff. Yeah. I really like this shelf. Moving down is another one of my favorite shelves. See, I'm saying it again. This shelf kind of had a reignition for me, because it used to be one of my least favorite shelves because it's just some of the figures I really didn't like. But now getting Sandstorm, repainting my Springer, repainting my Blaster, especially the addition of this Ultra Magnus, really pulls together. And of course, getting my Grail of Punch Counter Punch. Oh, he's so good. I love that thing. And having 3 commanders on the shelf is kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3. It kind of blows my mind. And even some of the Junkions are really fun. I might end up moving those one day if I decide that I want to have the Headmasters on the shelf, if I ever go for that. or if they update the headmasters, whatever. But for now, this is how I have it. I like it. It looks pretty cool. And we're moving back up again to Devastator. He kind of fell, so he kind of looks like that. I don't feel like messing with it because I feel like stuff's just going to fall off. And it's going to be a whole hassle. So right now, this is what you get. I got this really cool sign from my dad. It's a custom sign off AliExpress if you want to go check it out. I don't have a link or anything. You're just going to have to find it. But it's really cool. I like it. This is my Bayverse Decepticon shelf, so it kind of fits Devastator, Decepticons. This is where Hatchet's gonna go, and Crankcase or Crowbar is gonna go here, and that will literally complete my shelf. And no, because Widowmaker is also gonna be there, but outside of that, I'm trying to think of any more characters that I need. Maybe Stinger, but I don't know, I think, wait, no, Widowmaker is an update of Stinger, right? I don't know, but yeah, really cool stuff. Get a good look at this stuff. So yeah, moving down, Decepticons, Autobots. This shelf also only needs 1 or 2 more figures. I still need Q, and I still need Leadfoot. I think those are the only 2 that I have left to purchase from this line. I'm also getting rid of this drift, so if you're interested, let me know. It's a little bit customized with some silver and some gold paint here and there, just to freshen it up, and maybe a little black paint too. Or if you want the Age of Extinction one, I have that one too. So just let me know if you're interested in that. I also got rid of my 15th anniversary, so I had my 15th anniversary pack up here. So I got rid of the Optimus, gave it to somebody on my Discord server actually, and then I bought the Byway one, which I actually much prefer. I think the paint is so much nicer on this one. And you'll notice that the Dark of the Moon one is up here. I actually prefer the Dark of the Moon design. It does slightly bother me that he's up here instead of the original version, but I prefer this version, so why am I mad? I don't know. I really want to replace this Bumblebee. This Bumblebee's not good. Maybe get the Dark of the Moon one. I don't know. But either way, this one kind of stinks, so anyways, moving down, we got Bruticus and Defensor, the enemies. I really love this Bruticus. It's gonna... replacing this Bruticus might not happen, ever. I don't know, man. It's just so, like, I think I paid $150 for it. Maybe $140. So, $150, so that's $30 a figure. They're all leader class and excellent figures. This set isn't that good. Simple as that. It actually, like, I think this thigh broke off or something. I can't remember. Something broke. But he still functions well in combined mode, but I don't know. It's just not that good of a set. You know, you get what you pay for. I paid $100 or around $110 for this set. So, you know, it still looks good as a Defensor. I'm still glad I bought it. But to what extent is it worth it? I don't know. Moving down is my most iconic shelf, the Rise of the Beast shelf. 30,000 views, thank you for that. But yeah, man, it's got some great figures. Obviously, the best Studio Series Optimus before that one came out. Some good figures like B, Ape, I was about to say Ape Link, Dagum, Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Rhinox is good too. Yeah, these are all pretty solid figures outside of a couple. Moving down, we have just more of a miscellaneous shelf of just legacy figures. I originally had them here, as you know, but I moved them here because I think they look better and also gives me more room to collect miscellaneous figures. I would be willing to sell most of these if it comes down to it. Like, I don't need some of these. Like, if y'all are interested in perhaps Cog, Alita, Shadow Striker, or maybe even some of the G2 figures, or even this guy, who's an oversized version of the Cybertron Hotshot. He comes with a really cool scepter. But if you're interested, just, again, let me know, because, you know, I'm just trying to, like, downsize on figures that I don't really want or need. And now, moving back up again, because we're going up and down like a zigzag, we have the TFCon Toronto exclusive Lunacite. This is so cool. Just so cool. I love it. It's so good. Such a cool figure. And yeah, Very, very nice. Oh, I still have a sticker from actually putting this shelf together. Come on. Come on. Eh. Okay, it's not coming off. Okay, I don't want everything to fall over. This is my G1 Defensor. It took me a while to complete this, but after TFCon Toronto, I got some parts, ordered some on eBay, and I got a replacement Streetwise and blades, and now he's completely complete. He doesn't have the guns, but I don't care about the guns. The figure itself is now complete, and now it is just like it was back in the 80s, and I'm just so happy with that. This figure means so much to me. Like, I don't love Defensor as a character, but this just means a lot to me. Just the journey of completing it, and all the work in putting all the new stickers on, and washing it, and customizing, especially Groove, who I re-customized, to bring him back into his good old days. It really means a lot. Moving down, we have my Gamer Edition, well, pre-Gamer Edition Optimus and Megatron. Really, really nice figures. I like them a lot. I think this is better than the Gamer Edition, but the Gamer Edition is better than this. Moving down is some of my, I guess, Cybertronian mode figures with the 3 Origins figures and Earthrise Optimus, because, well, this one certainly replaced it. But outside of that, pretty cool. I had to replace this Bumblebee because my old one broke, so my old one will be repainted in some shattered glass colors, which is going to look sick. Moving down, we have another little Bumblebee thing with my autographed Netflix B by the original voice actor and the original narrator of G1, which is just awesome. This really means a lot to me. Like, if I had to run out here with one thing, it would probably be this. And along with some other Bumblebees that I own. Yes, the 86 has dethroned the KBB in terms of display. I still think this one is more accurate, but in terms of just a chug collection, this one is really, really good. Then we have Dino King, which is, I think he's the only combiner that I've bought this year, which is kind of surprising for me, because I feel like these past couple years I've bought some combiners. Well, I guess I completed Minosaur, but yeah. My dad actually gave this to me, so thanks, Dad, for giving this to me. Really appreciate this. This guy actually has a story on how I got this. Maybe I'll tell it, maybe I won't. If you guys ask me on a live stream, maybe I'll tell you. But for now, it's going to be untold. Ah, Mohawk fell. Mohawk. Come on. Stand up. So, if I had to, like, say, yeah, this is one of my favorite shelves. No, this is, like, my favorite shelf. I can't wait. I'm going to ask for Metagate Drift for Christmas. I don't know how possible that is to get one, but he would go probably, I'd say Lockdown would go in the center here, and then Drift would go right here. Dude, this shelf is so sick. Like, some of the cool, like, Challenger, this huge Scorn with these awesome light-up eyes, this Nitro Zeus, who's really cool, this Hot Rod, which is the GOAT Hot Rod figure, in terms of movies. Like, Unique Toys really outdid themselves with these figures. I really want to get into some other movie MPM figures, but that's a very expensive rabbit hole, so that's why I'm a little bit hesitant. Moving down is my G1 shelf, almost complete, just missing a few characters, just in the mini-bots region. But with that being said, I've got all the Dinobots, super happy. That came out. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I got, obviously, the Commander Optimus. Love that thing to death. Like, he's so good. Literally lived up to the hype. And then we got the Datsuns. I want to get an Earthrise Prowl, but if worst comes to worst, I'm fine with having the Siege. It's not that big of a deal. My custom Wheeljack and Sunstreaker. My custom Hound out of Detritus. So you can see that. Some other figures, Trax, Brawn, Skids. All cool figures. Not a lot of these figures that I mess around with, just because I find a lot of the War for Cybertron Trilogy figures to be a little dull when it comes to the transformations when I'm messing around with them. So that's why you don't really see me messing around with them that much, because I've already been transforming them for years. So it's just like nothing interesting for me. Whereas newer figures like the 86, the Dinobots, feel a little more refined for me because I just haven't transformed them as many times. Because I've transformed the Datsuns probably hundreds of times each. Hundreds of times for that Cliff Jumper. Easily hundreds of times for these two. And don't even get me started on these three. Because holy cow, they've probably been on my desk longer than they've been on the shelf. But now moving down is the IDW shelf, plus a few extra. Just some Generations figures, some combiners, and just some big oversized figures that I just think look awesome. I love this Nemesis Prime. He's so cool. I love the Generations, these two, Hoist and Trail Cutter, and my custom off-road that I just thought worked right here. I mean, if I'm wrong, you guys let me know, but I think it looks pretty good. Especially next to Crankcase, who looks awesome. I want to get another Crankcase and make it into a custom animated Soundwave. You guys let me know if that's a good idea or not. Speaking of animated, this is my animated shelf. I moved them down here. I think they fit a lot better down here. It also gives me way more room to get more animated figures, which is always nice. I wish I had more of these big shelves because some of these shelves are starting to outgrow their tiny little parts, but for now, I think these will do. This looks really, really cool in the bag here with the leaders.
Where is the Allspark? Crush the Autobots.
Ha 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 ha.
We must return the Allspark to Cybertron. Ultra Magnus here. Don't be a hero, Optimus. It's not in your programming.
So awesome. All of these figures are so awesome. I think my most recent is Black Arachnia, my custom animated Shockwave. I got some parts from TFCon Toronto, then got an Earthspark Shockwave and made this. There is a video if you want to go check that out. And just some other cool figures here. Moving up, a lot of people are like, what's the point of a trailer? You're just going to shove it in a drawer. I criticize that too. Guess what? I mess with that Optimus so much that I freaking display the trailer. And that's because Optimus is the GOAT and I will always, always represent for Optimus. And you're probably wondering, Stellaris, why is there a creeper here? And I would answer with, it's a mini fridge. Both open. I still need to restock it though. Anyways, Metroplex here. Somebody asked me where I got it from. I don't know. I got it like 12 years ago. So yeah, he's Generations, by the way. I think he's slightly inspired by the Fall of Cybertron, but also G1. He come on, at least say something.
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
Oh, he's so tough. Anyways, here's my PC. Yep, triple monitor setup. Need to clean off my monitors. They're starting to get a little my mic, keyboard. One of my favorite keyboards. Oh, it's so good. Makes such a nice sound. Moving over here, my PC itself. If you wanted to know the specs on it, I couldn't tell you. I can't remember. There's this thingy, which sometimes I'll turn on, sometimes I won't. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, it does that. It's pretty cool. Here is my TF1 Optimus, all customized up. You can look at it if you want. Now, going down, we have the Rescue Bots. This was given to me by Nexus Unicronus. Thank you, Nexus. Also, this was also given to me by Nexus. So thank you, Nexus. And this was also given to me by Nexus. This is a custom of me. He did a little character of me based on what's his name? Can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. I'll remember it eventually. It starts with a C, right? I don't know. But he did, you know what I'm talking about. But he did a little drawing, and then he based this custom off the drawing, which is, Point Blank, that's his name. He based the drawing off Point Blank, and I had this spare chair from the Nemesis Bridge 3-pack, and I said, hey, this looks really cool. So thank you, Nexus, for the stuff. Really appreciate it. He also gave me this. He's given me a lot of stuff. So, yeah. I also have this deep dive figure, which is epic, and Skyhammer. I wish these could be a little further apart, but for what it's worth, this is the best place where they can be right now. And down here is just some 07 funny figures. Barricade. Yeah, so here we got some more movie-ish figures. Some older, some newer movie figures. Long Arm is for sale if you want to go check it out. customsbysp.com. Some other figures here. If you're interested in any of these figures, I'd probably be, if you give me the right offer, I'd probably be willing to sell them. Some MP figures here. We've got Hot Rod, Red Alert, Prowl, Ironhide, Roller, and this upscaled Siege Ultra Magnus. Moving up are my favorite masterpieces from G1, the Decepticons. Shockwave is just so good, and Soundwave is generationally good. Like, it's a lot of people consider this one of the better masterpieces ever. I know a lot of people like Acoustic Wave, but they've got to give their credit to where it all began. And I think for what this does, and for the time, it might be the GOAT Soundwave figure. I don't know. I mean, I don't have Acoustic Wave, so I don't know. Moving up, we have some drawings here. This is a lamp, but it's just not plugged in. So, I mean, these can glow. This Jazz figure looks really nice. I wish I could just put Jazz next to it. Stand Jazz up right here, but that would look silly. I don't know who these two are. So I think this is Jetfire. I don't know who this is. Moving up, some core class figures, and of course the Nemesis, looking awesome as always. Moving over here, we have Tripticon with full tilt on his chest and Brunt on his back, and a Lego piece for some reason. And my Star Wars figures that can transform. I also have a video on those. So yeah, guys, now you've seen the whole area. In terms of like posters and stuff I have hanging up, I do have Stellaris Prime sign, which does light up. There we go. I also have this Megatron's right here. Optimus Soundwave Bumblebee. I have the Stellaris Prime initials here, and this little shape that I just had the leftover ones. And yeah, that's it. That is the collection. So now I think we should go check out the studio. So entering the studio, you can tell this is just a bedroom, but with a couple tables in here. This is my painting area that you guys know so well. Alexa, turn on studio lights. And action. So yeah, you can see stuff's going on. Let's ignore that. Some ideas you should also ignore. Totally not spoilers. So yeah, it's my airbrush booth. Customization area. We have my shelf here, which I'll keep figures that I have to open, figures that I'm selling. If you're interested in any of these, you know where to find them. This is a figure that I might or might not be customizing as another member of the Combaticons. Who could it possibly be? I don't know. This is a Jazz that it's a 3D printed Jazz that I'm working on painting, although some of the masking tape didn't work quite as intended. But that can be easily remedied. I just have to paint it. And a few other customs that I'm working on, as you can see. Some toy hacks, my iPad that I just keep here to read chat or something. Same thing with the phone if I need an alternate angle for recording. This is just a really old phone. I think it's like a Note 6 or something. Maybe a Note 8, I don't know. But it's an older phone that I'll just keep for a separate recording angle or something. I will be giving away this Air Razor and this Earthrise Wheeljack upgrade kit at 10,000 subscribers. Maybe some other stuff. Who knows? But if you want a chance to get either of these, subscribe. I also have this Mirage that I'll be customizing into Jazz. This Nightbird that I just got from a buddy of mine. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess I'll just keep it. And this RC that I will be customizing into maybe a Nightbird or a Chromium or something. I don't know. I still have to figure out. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I want to give you guys just a look at the art, just to appreciate the art, because A, I spent a lot of money on it, and B, I think we should support the local artists of Toronto. So we have this awesome Omega Prime, which whenever I do get Omega Prime, I actually might build a little shelf hang it up and display Omega Prime right here. Wouldn't that be sick? We also have the Orion 2 Optimus Predaking. This probably is my favorite one, although there is one more that I really like. Then we have the Megatron and Galvatron and the Hot Rod RC and Springer. And finally, we have the Gigawatt, which the dude gave to me for free, so shout out to him. And this Tidal Wave, which is my favorite because that looks sick. I can't remember. If you want to go, I do have a stream of me in the art gala. If one of y'all could be so kind to locate that, that would be awesome. I would link that and I'll give you a little shout out or something. But if one of y'all could do that, that would be much, much appreciated. I don't know. There's probably, yeah. So there you go. So that's who made it. He didn't have his signature on this one, which kind of stinks. Well, oh wait, no, he does, but I can't read signatures like that. But shout out to the artist that made that stuff. Spicing up the room, little paint area, backpack. Just some spare filters for this, my mask, some paints and stuff. Anyways, yeah, that's about all. Now taking a trip to my dad's office, we have my Ratchets that I gave to him because Ratchet is his favorite character. So yeah, here they are. If you guys like Ratchet, leave a like. Woohoo! Also, can we just admire his 3D printing setup? 1, 2, 3. Like, he's been cranking them out. So shout out to my dad. Hold up. Hey! Alright, y'all, so now it is the end of the video. I saw y'all's comments, like, about the short that came out today as of recording this, and, you know, I saw a lot of them, and I was like, you know what, those would be a lot better suited for something like a Q&A, so I'm just gonna save them. So trust me, I saw y'all's comments. Hopefully I came across and answered as many as I could as far as going through the collection itself. I just feel like combining a Q&A and a collection tour just would have been too much for one video. So at 10,000 subscribers, I will be making a Q&A again, along with the giveaways and stuff like that. So I guess that'll be exciting. But that being said, that's all I've got for you today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You know, it was a fun one to make. I always love making these collection tours. Y'all let me know what shelf is your favorite. I know what mine is, but I also have like sort of mini favorites, but I feel like that's something every other collector has as well. That being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm going to send y'all to the outro. See ya. That being said, Stellaris.